a trembling heart shown on the glass unsteadily.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. I hope you guys really enjoyed the last look. So for today we're going to be doing a pink and purple smoky eye with a glitter cut crease to accompany. I've kept everything really simple. We've kept all of the makeup simple and we've gone with a pink matte lip. So hopefully you guys find this week's look a bit more wearable and a bit more comfortable. So if you guys would like to know how to get this look, please continue watching and you'll find out shortly. Okay, so first things first, moisturize. Make sure you have a well prepared base. So I already did all of my skincare this morning, but my skin's really feeling still a bit dry, so I'm just going to go in with lip balm and a hydrating gel. Okay, so probably the first thing that I want to be doing is going in with concealer into the eyes. So I'm going to go in with my favorite. The colouring has gone off, but it's the Colourpop concealer. No filter concealer. I don't even know which shade I am. A fair number 5. What do we think, guys? Oh my gosh! Wow!
Oh my god! Wow!
You guys know which meme I'm talking about, right? You better. So next we're gonna go in with transition shades. So I think it's best if you guys come in a little closer just to see what I'm doing with the eyes. Don't be afraid now, I'm not going to bite. So for the eyes, I'm probably going to go in with something very cool tone in the transition, and then we're going to move on into pinks and purples. So for the transitions, I'm going to be using this palette. It's the Huda Beauty in Mauve Obsessions. I'm just going to use the middle one and the pink on this side, and we're going to go in with a different palette later on. So just going in, just tap it once or twice, and I'm going to go into my crease and just work it into there. So I'm really just going to diffuse it out, go up really high, because I want to be able to you know, see these colors even when I'm looking straight on. Okay, I am happy with that. So next we're going to go in with the Tarte palette. This is in, it just says Amazonian Clay Matte Palette. I'm using my Morphe M441 brush. So again, it's just like this. I'm gonna probably go in with this and this shade. I'm happy with that, with the way that that is looking for the time being. And just know, guys, I did bring out the brush just a little bit just to elongate my eyes and give them, like, you know, a really lengthened look. I'm gonna go in with this. So again, it's the Clay Palette Volume 1. I'm taking this one because it's really soft, and maybe for a bit of warmth I might go in with the shade just below it as well. This one and this one, just really softly though. Okay, so your girl is back. Next, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. So we're gonna go in with this one because it has like a bit of a reddish maroonish undertone, and I think that'll work really, really nicely with this look. I'm happy with that. That's how it's looking at the time being. The Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Modern Renaissance with, I don't know, I can't decide between either of them. I might just take Venetian Red simply because it is a bit more deeper. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Next, we're going to be going in with that really deep pink shade. So I'm just taking it on my blender brush, and again, this is tapered. So this is the M573 brush, and I'm just going to go into the crease. Okay, so next we're gonna go back in with a really purpley, sorry, not purpley, the Tarte Lip palette, and now I'm gonna use the really deepest shade over here. So it's in the middle, just across. It looks a bit black, but it's actually, if you look at it in person, it's a very deep plum color, and it's very purple based. So I think this is like the perfect shade to go in with. Probably with, I'm going to use a packing brush, so that, again, this is the other end of that. I'm going to go back in, use that really purpley plum shade, and I'm just going to pack it on the outer third, and I'm going to bring it in like a V, so a little bit over here and then bring it in. I'm going to take my crease, my concealer again. I'm going to take a very flat brush like this. This is the 226. So I understand will look crazy right now, but that's all part of the process. So again, just taking that. So I'm just taking some of that onto my brush. So I'm happy with that. So right now we might look very crazy, but that's okay. So for the white shadow that I'm going to go in to cover this, I'm going to go in with this Jaclyn Hill palette. And the colour, if I can open this up, we've picked is this one. I think it's called Beam. Okay, so using that shade, I'm just going to take a bit of setting spray. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock It In setting spray. Yeah, and yeah, so okay, and I'll just be taking my finger. So I'll just spray it. Now I'm just gonna go back in with the brush that I used to put on my eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna go back in with that just to clean it up. The next step is what is gonna bring all of this together. So for the next step, I'm gonna be going back in to this eyeshadow palette, but this time I'm going to be going in with this shade, and I think this shade is called Firework. Probably go in with this brush, something very soft and diffused. This is the Zoeva Luxe Soft Definer, and this is just gonna make it look less harsh between the two. I will probably, because it is a shimmer shade, I will use some of this just to help it really blend. But we are still not done yet. I need to go back in. I'm going to take that really dark shade that we used, and I'm going to put just clean that up so that the transition between the pink that we just used and the dark purple isn't as harsh. So using again that brush that we used initially. So next I'm going to take an angled eyeliner brush. You can use any. The one that I have in front of me is the Zoeva 317 wing liner brush, and I think it just, yeah, it just looks really nice with this. So with that, I'm going to be using this pink eyeliner. This is from Innisfree. It's called Twinkle Glitter. Most of the time I just end up going in and using an angled eyeliner brush instead. So I'm just gonna take it and just put it on the edge of this brush. I don't really feel like this looks like it needs eyeliner, but I mean, if you want, you can go. I might just do it just out of force of habit. Okay, so again, the usual eyeliner that I'm going in with is the NYX eyeliner. So now we're going to go in with primer. For primer, I'm using the Becca Perfecting Base. It's the Velvet Blurring Primer. This is what it looks like. Just going in. So with the base done, we're going to go in with foundation now. For foundation, I might just use the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. I feel like this is a really nice one. I tend to use about 1.5 pumps for it. Okay, Foundation next. Not foundation. Concealer. Next, for powder, I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Lock It In powder in the colour Translucent. So just taking that with a really big brush. So this is the Zoeva 106 powder brush, and I'm just going to be taking the everywhere. So next I'm going to be going in with contour. I'm going to be using this, and I just love this palette because it has everything you need. For contour, I'm going to be going in with this Rimmel contour brush. Okay, so next we'll be going in with blush. For blush, I'm going to be using this one by Flower Beauty, and it is in the shade Peach Primrose. I'm going to be using this Zoeva brush. It really fans out like that, and it is in the, it's called the 127 Luxe Sheer Crease. Okay, next we're going to be going in with highlighter. For highlighter, I would like to use the Becca highlighter in Moonstone. The brush that we're using is the 129 Luxe Fan. So next we're going to go back in using the same shade that we used for the crease. It's got loads of product on it, so I'm just going to take it underneath the eye and just connect it to the top bit. So next, to smudge that out, we're going to be taking both the middle and the outside shade. So I've been sitting here this whole time and no one had the audacity to tell me that my eyebrows still weren't done.
I feel like I'm gonna explode here!
Okay, anywho, for brows, we're probably going to go in with the Anastasia brow definer in dark brown. So I'm just going to spoolie through them. Done and done. Okay, so next we're going to go in with mascara. For this one, it is the Total Temptation. So last step, we're going to be going in with lipstick, and for lipstick I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Kiss. So it is a matte lip, it's very pinky. And of course we can't forget setting spray, so I'm going to be using the same Kat Von D Lock It In setting spray. So that is it, guys. That is the final look. I hope you guys found it really easy to follow along to. I've listed all of the makeup brushes and the items that I used in the description box down below. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Also comment on what you thought of this look. Please feel free to follow me on my Instagram, which is also at Al-chemist. So if you want to request looks there, or if you want to tag me in any of your pictures so I can see your take on the look, that'd be also great. But until next time, I'll see you then.